What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. And into the why did I do that? I just messed it up. Anyways, let's continue. We're back with another video, and we're going to be checking out a video by Birdie titled "What the F are 2025 TikTok trends?" And I would say one thing. I recently joined TikTok. Yeah, 2025. I joined TikTok. I wasn't on TikTok since 2018. Yeah. I'm an ank type shit. But I just stayed away from the app. And let's find out what people be doing on TikTok. Some crazy ass things.
TikTok trends. There's a lot of interesting TikTok trends, to say the least. I figured I had to get on here and make a video about it. This may be a better late than ever video. I don't know. But regardless, I'm still making the video. So let's start off with the most recent one. The F students being inventors. So it was all started by this guy. I don't
Hold
know
up. I only heard about this trend in memes. I don't know if it's a meme or what, but the F student being inventors. If you're doing some dumb shit, that doesn't make you an inventor or a smart genius. It just makes you a dumbass jackass. Anyways, I'm already vexed.
This guy is like, he just spawned in out of nowhere. All right, so after doing like 10 seconds of research, I found out it was this guy called King Azule.
So I called my bank, and when I called them, I asked for $250,000. Now, for me, $250,000 is not much money, as you guys could understand. $250,000 is not much money.
$250,000.
Where do these people come from? Where do these people come from? Because he just spawned from nowhere. Like, I don't know, maybe there's somewhere like a button they just press, like, okay, who's the most random person saying some random shit? $250,000 is a lot of money. A lot of freaking money. If you don't value it, I don't know, if you're playing some alpha type shit, you're probably crazy saying that thing.
Is not that much money. Are you hearing this, guy? I don't care who you are. You could be goddamn Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, whoever. The $250,000 is
A lot of money.
I mean, this dude's probably rage baiting, let's be honest. A lot of these alpha males just clip farm like crazy. And one of these clip farms that he did accidentally turned into a viral trend. And that clip I played at the beginning about F students being inventors, the audio became a trend, and a lot of people were just destroying property at their school. They were drilling holes into the Chromebook. Their Chromebook was in like a million different pieces, like to the point where it didn't even look like a goddamn Chromebook anymore. Now, for me, having any school computer was a privilege.
In what world does doing dumb shit like that, vandalism, mean that you are a genius? F students are the inventors. What are you inventing? Structural damage? Stupid. Pretty crazy.
My ass was just trying to find the next unblocked game that everybody was gonna play. And this shit's really on some 0.001 GPA activity. Like, what the hell is this? And people would do shit like this for 5 likes, bro. Like, are we dead serious? There's no way that shit could be worth 5 likes. Now you gotta pay to get your Chromebook replaced or whatever it is. Now these 0. whatever the fuck GPA activities got brought to the school bathrooms. People started flooding their bathrooms, setting a toilet on fire, or whatever the hell they're doing. And it's probably gone to the point where the schools had to close down their bathrooms. Like, if they had to close it for the lick trend, I guess that's what I'll call it, from 2021.
The devious lick
this trend is like 10 times
the
worse.
The devious lick trend, it was crazy. I think it was just some crazy point, but this F students type shit as well, it's just the devious lick trend transferred in different form, the reincarnation of the devious trend, lick trend, I would say that. Because the devious lick trend got a lot of schools panicking because kids were doing some crazy things.
It's definitely closed. Now we got the 2020 effect. I've been seeing this a lot recently.
I saw this.
I don't know what's good with the weather, but
I recently saw this, and it's I could say it's just some crazy trend trying to live through nostalgia, some nostalgic thing, if that is a word.
kind of looking like 2023. Am I right, guys? But seriously, what does that even mean? Like, how does the weather kind of look like 2023, 2016, or whatever people are saying? I remember seeing a fair share of good weather in 2020. Like, I don't think it was that bad.
Crazy.
But people are saying the skies were a lot brighter, though, in 2025, which is kind of confusing. But honestly, this is one of the better trends from 2025.
Okay.
And it's good that people are getting out there. They're going outside.
Catching grass.
Honestly, it could just be because we're in spring now. For me personally, winter is just depressing as hell. I don't know. It's super cold out. The sun sets super early. Winter's definitely the bottom season of all time, bro. Or another possible reason that people have been saying is because your mood can dictate how you see colors. Obviously, 2020 sucked. We can all agree. But 2 or 3 years ago now, at least for me, things went back to normal. I was no longer sitting in my room unemployed, smelling like schmegma. I actually had responsibilities now. Now we got the emojis. Now, I've been seeing a lot of different emojis.
The dead rose emoji. I came across this. I don't know. It's like for anything that's, how can I say? Anything that's a little bit outrageous out there and just crazy. People are just using the dead rose emoji. I think it's not that bad, but it's just all right.
Floating around this year. People just got sick of the crying emoji and the skull emoji. People started using the broken heart emoji. And then the broken heart went too mainstream, so everybody started using the wilted rose instead. And honestly, I'm getting sick of the skull emoji too. All right, we need some new emojis. This wilted rose emoji, it just had to happen, all right? That's why I use that shit
I
in my
agree.
title. But ever since that one's gone too mainstream, people started using the dead battery, the broken house. Then people started using sheaf of rice. I'm all for the emojis. Like, they're just
Now
so
they're just
dumb,
getting
it's
out of
just funny.
hand.
You would never think people would use a sheaf of rice pre-2025. And now, in light of this recent emoji trend, the YouTuber H1T1 or John Casterline started a trend
What the hell
where
is that?
he used the tram emoji instead of the laughing emoji. And it started in his comments
Now your lads are just taking this out of hand, literally speaking. The hell is this? What's funny about this? What?
section, and it spread throughout my comment section too. And now last week I was on vacation, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. And when I checked my phone, I just saw my comments were flooded with this emoji. I'm like, what the fuck does this even mean? I put it into Google and I instantly found John Casterline's video about it. And now these emojis are not serious at all. Like, these emojis are legit just a troll.
Yeah.
Like Kanye in 2025. Broken heart emoji. Tram emoji. Rose emoji. Whatever. Like, who is a Kanye fan in 2020?
Oh, anyways, Kanye is going through it. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
But I guess since the tram one was the least used, John Casterline wanted to put it on the map, and well, that he did. Next, we got the chicken jockey trend. Of course, this one is terrible. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Now, the Minecraft
They
movie...
actually had to pass an announcement like, your guys are messing up the theaters, throwing popcorns, soda, and just trash around. Yeah, they had to put a stop to it, the actual creators of the movie.
Of course, started a whole new wave of memes as soon as it dropped. And that includes the whole chicken jockey thing. And now, if you don't know what that is, Jack Black said chicken jockey, and people started throwing food at the screen or drinks at the screen or whatever when he said that line. And one dude even brought in a live chicken to the theater, which is crazy. I have no idea who started this shit or why this even started, because I thought the theaters were empty. That was the first thing I was expecting, honestly, when I was walking into the theater, when I first laid my eyes on the Minecraft movie. And now, I guess this movie for some people was earth-shattering to the point where the theaters would just be a mess.
No, this is just absolute vandalism. Straight up, no cap.
And whoever it was, that poor employee cleaning that theater, was not getting paid enough to do that shit. Like, I really feel bad for the employees. Now, my old grocery store job, obviously I had to deal with some bullshit, but it was not this bad. And now, as for my thoughts on the movie, it's what you expect for a Minecraft movie. Like, it was just super goofy. It's
I
not
actually
gonna have
haven't
this
watched
insane
it.
storyline that some people were expecting. It's a movie about a childhood game we all played where we just fucking place blocks and just blow shit up with TNT, just goof around with our friends, whatever we used to do on the game. And now we got the Ice Bucket Challenge.
It's back. We should have left that thing, I don't know, 2013, 2016. What is it doing back in 2025? People will have to become creative. Like, no cap. The ice bucket challenge is something old. Find something new and inventive. Okay, you've tried and you've decided to do the crazy emoji stuff.
Revival. Now, I really don't know why the trend got revived at first. Like, I was just very confused. You know what's crazy? Like, I was so behind on this that my mom found out about it before I did. But then I found out that people were bringing it back to raise awareness for mental health and promote it, like, as a positive thing. Now, I started seeing, like, my relatives do it, or, like, people I went to school with, whatever. And, hey, I mean, I'm glad it's back. Like, it's being done for a good cause.
I
Like,
agree.
hey,
I agree.
And the last time I did it, I think I was in like 4th grade, bro, which is insane to think about. Now we get the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
What's specifically about the Kool-Aid Man? Well, the Kool-Aid Man was an icon, I gotta say. But some people were actually trying to be the Kool-Aid Man.
Trying to break through the walls.
Burst through walls in the commercials. He says the oh yeah thing, whatever. People actually are doing that. Yes, I'm not even kidding.
You must be sick in the head for you to actually try and run through a wall and scream, oh yeah. I think it would give you some mild concussion or would actually solve a problem. You getting rid of you.
But this trend originated, for whatever reason, people are bringing it back in 2025. And they will do this at people's houses in the middle of the night. I've never seen people so desperate for clout in my life.
That's
crazy.
Gen Z for you.
Wrong with you? Like, again, you're doing all this for the chance of it to go viral. Just the chance. Not even guarantee oh, this is a hit video. And even if the video blows up, is that what you want to be known for? Dog, you're going to be a one-hit wonder. No one is going to...
Actor girl fell off fast. The internet made her famous, and the internet forgot about her. Just like that. Crazy.
Stick around to see whatever type of shit you're on. Actually, scratch what I said earlier. This is definitely the worst trend. And now we got being unemployed, okay? Not actually being unemployed. If you're not really on the internet like that, I don't want you to get confused. It just became a meme to call people unemployed who clearly have way too much free time on their hands. Like, for example, huge news for the unemployed. Playboi Carti finished his next album, Baby Boy, and it is set to release in 2025. And people who have a job probably are not going to be thinking about that. But people are embracing the unemployed lifestyle, ironic. And people started censoring words such as responsibilities, job.
That's what your guys are doing out there. I didn't know that this was a trend. You censor the word job because it's offensive to the unemployed. Responsibility censored. Crazy.
Job applications, college, school.
Varsity.
And now this trend was just so stupid, it was funny.
It's actually
this is definitely
funny.
One of the best ones this year for sure. I've never heard like my friends in real life use this. Like if I said it in real life, I would sound like a dumbass. Like, it's just still funny
I think
to
it's
see
just something to say like on the internet, not in real life.
On the internet. Me and the duck, we're always on the internet because, well, I mean, it's our job. So our unemployed asses are sending each other reels back and forth every day. Now we got AI brain rot. Now I've seen this trend take over in like March or April, but it was Italian.
Trombadillo crocodillo. Tung 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 sahur. I think, yeah, I'm a victim of brain rot.
And now I'm gonna be honest, I really did not like this trend. Now I just thought it was dumb. Like I didn't really understand it. At that point, I knew in my head I am finally healing. Then there was even more AI brain rot with Tim Cheese and whoever the hell.
It didn't
I don't want to
reach
get
to
too
me.
deep into it because I already have an upcoming video about AI. Last but not least, we got the slang. Everyone is dropping new slang.
What's the new slang?
I gotta stay tapped in with the most recent updates. But for whatever reason, on these updates, Gert always has to get a word in. And I don't know who Gert is.
Nah, this is some Jane Alpha type shit, I could say.
Is probably one of those things you just can't explain. And there was also names being thrown into the
Kevin,
mix. Like people are
Liam.
starting to use the name Kevin as something bad or James as something mid. The fact that I even
You're
know
just a
this is
James.
pretty alarming, but
You know what? I had breakfast today and it was just a James. Like, no cap. Things were going tough. It was straight up Kevin. I think I get it a bit, but it's Gen Alpha type shit. I like it. Yeah. This video is just a James.
whatever. And then people also have made abbreviations like TS, PMO, ICL, you get the point. And of course, they're combining this with the emojis that I talked about at the beginning. So if somebody thinks something's bad, you'll see some shit like TS is so Kevin with the wilted rose. Or if something's good, you'll see TS is so Owen with the regular rose and the battery emoji. But yeah, 2025 slang is pretty interesting. Like, it's just so stupid, it's funny.
Exactly.
It's one of those things I just can't
It's
help
stupid,
but
but
laugh at.
funny.
Another trend going around was the 100 men versus gorilla debate. And I talked about it in this video right here about
100 men versus gorilla trend. That one was interesting. I participated in it, and yeah, it's actually interesting. I've learned something new on the new trends, like Gen Alpha slang, Kevin, Liam, Owen. Like, make sure to leave a like. You're so Owen. Anyways, yeah,